and welcome back to Thriving Out Loud with your girl Tiff. I am your host, Tiff, aka Thriving Tiff. And if you are new here, welcome to the family. This is a place where we talk about faith, fitness, and freedom, and we keep it as real as it comes. We keep it raw, and we keep it moving and grooving, baby. So, if you've been rocking with me since episode 1, I see you, I love you. Thank you for being here every single week with me. I love you. And if nobody's told you today, I'm glad you're alive. I mean that because, hello, some people didn't get to wake up today, but we did, baddies. We sure did. And because today's episode is for you, specifically for you. So don't you dare turn this off, turn it up, and let's talk about it. So today we are going to be talking about planting a tree. And I don't just mean that literal tree I planted today in my backyard with my 3 kids. That took a whole 71 minutes of sweat and dirt and chaos, and I got a couple blisters on my hand, but it's okay. We're gonna get through this. Although, yes, that did happen, and we were getting into all of it. I mean, the tree of your life. Yes, your life. You have a tree. You don't even know about it, but I'm going to tell you about it. The one you are building right now. The one whose shade you may never sit in yourself. So, let's get into it. So, what happened today? You'll never believe what we did today, me and my 3 kids, on our summer break. Yay, us. So today, I woke up, my sister, what the world? My daughter and I, we went to go hit up the gym. We did leg day, and I needed her to help me carry me out because I went all hard because I wanted to show off, but she could handle it. But I seriously think she couldn't handle it because at one point in the workout, she had a 12.5 dumbbell and then she had a 10. It's like, baby, what are you doing? Why do you have 2 separate dumbbells? And we laughed about it. And she's like, no wonder it felt harder on this side. I was like, or are you trying to make that side bigger? She's like, no. But yeah, we went to go work out. Then we went to Tractor Supply to go buy some T-posts. I call them tree posts because it's what it's for. It's helping the tree get straight. But anyways, I've been talking about planting this lemon tree for a while now. It's already 4 feet tall. It already has 3 lemons on it, so yay. Like this tree, it's ready. It just needed a home. It just needed somewhere to be planted, and so I asked the kids, let's find a good place for it, and that's exactly what we did. So I rounded up all 3 kids, Zoe, Zane, and Zarek, and I said, we're going to do this, and we're going to do it today. So go get your shoes on, wear something comfy, and we totally did it. We planted this tree today together as a family. We have an orange tree, and my husband planted that one. So I was like, if he could do it, I can do it. It can't be that hard. Okay, blisters, 2 blisters later on my thumbs from shoveling all the dirt. We had to dig a hole about 4 feet deep, and 4 feet wide so that we could put the tree in. And let me tell you something. We took turns digging that hole, all 4 of us, in the South Texas heat. If I had to guess, it's probably, like right now, it's 94 degrees. 94 degrees on a Monday. Woo-wee. So we were taking turns drinking our water. We had to stay hydrated. We passed the shovel around like it was something sacred. And I'm proud of us because nobody quit. My boys thought I was getting tired and they'd take the shovel. Mommy, you need help with that? I'm like, oh, yes, baby, take it. Nobody went inside. Nobody asked for their phones. We were busy digging a hole to put that tree in its new home. We figured out how to set the tree posts so it wouldn't slouch over, and y'all, it's like a yellow metal thing, and I didn't know how to freaking use it. I started turning it, but nothing was moving. So I had Zoe Google how to freaking put this tree thing in. And all you had to do was just put it over the tree post and bang it. Bang it, bang it, bang it. My middle baby, Zane, was the strongest one. Every time he banged it, it was his went the furthest. So he was in charge of that. And he's such a strong kid. He's amazing. We figured out how to do it. Thank you to Google. Google, if you can hear me, thank you for helping us out because I was getting a little frustrated, especially with that Texas heat. But we figured it out on how to set the tree post so it wouldn't slouch over because my tree post is like a little bit slouched over because the tree leans a little and sometimes the things we are growing need support while they find their strength. But we will come back to that here in a little bit. And when we were done, when the tree was in the ground, standing up, supported, 100% supported, rooted with its new home in the ground, we all just sat there in the shade and just looked at it. We looked at it and I sat there just admiring it because right next to it we have our tangerine tree. So I put the lemon tree right next to it. And together, 71 minutes. 71 because I recorded it. But my smart self, I thought I had did a time lapse, which I didn't. It was on regular video, so now I'm trying to figure out how to put a time lapse for that video so I can post it. But that's 71 minutes of work, and we just sat there looking at it because we did that. It was, I can't explain, it was amazing. Like, y'all, I felt something in the moment that I cannot fully explain. It was like God was whispering this. This is what it's all about. So, the metaphor, your tree. Here's what I want you to understand about a tree. When you plant a tree, you are not planting it for yourself. You are planting it for some other person who comes after you. You plant it so someone else can sit in that shade. Like my baby trees right now, they're not giving no one shade, but I planted it so someone else can eat its beautiful, delicious fruit. So someone else can look at it one day and say, somebody loved me enough to plant this before I even got here. This is what we are doing when we work hard. When we build something, when we pour into our kids, our businesses, our faith, our future, you are not just grinding for right now. You are planning for then, future, then. I have a podcast right now, has 0 listeners on Spotify, 0, zip, 0, 0, Z-E-R-O, like just a round circle. YouTube had 3 on the last 2, so those 3 people out there, I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you know what? I record anyway because the tree doesn't stop growing just because nobody is watching it. I have an app on the Apple Store. I wrote a book based on a true story. I am building a brand from scratch in the middle of coaching my kids, coaching my students, teaching math, and raising 3 kids in all of their sports all together. And some days, I'm not gonna lie, it feels like nothing is blooming, like literally not even growing an inch or 2. Like I'm out here watering the dirt and wondering if anything is even alive under there. But here's what I know about seeds. They don't bloom on your timeline. They bloom on God's timeline. And your job is just to keep watering it. Keep showing up. Keep digging the hole, even when your arms are so tired and you start to get blisters on your thumbs. My lemon tree already had 3 lemons on it before we even put it in the ground. So do you hear me? The fruit is already there. It just needed to be rooted in the right place to keep growing. And I know it's going to keep growing because it has those flowers. If you were to have a fruit plant, not a fruit plant, a fruit tree, before the fruit, it's a flower. And then the flower blooms. And then when it blooms, your fruit starts to grow. It's in a beautiful, beautiful process. So with that being said, your gifts are already in you. You just need to get them rooted. You need to find it a home. And it's never too late. Never, never, never. I need to talk to somebody right now who thinks they've missed their window. You think you're too old, too tired, too broken, too far behind. You look at other people's trees and they're tall and full and giving fruit. And you're sitting here looking at a seed in your hand, wondering if it's even worth planting. I know you. I know you because I've been there, done that. Told myself, is it even worth it? Like, am I too old for this? Who starts a podcast at 39 years old? Who does TikTok in their 30s? Like, that's for the young people. Stop thinking like that. We are winners. We are not losers. We think positive because what you think eventually becomes, well, it becomes true. So can I tell you something? The best time to plant a tree was totally yesterday. But the second best time? Yeah, it's right now. It's today. It is this moment. While you are breathing, while you're taking in all this air, while you are listening to this, you are not too late. No siree. You are alive and living for a reason. That is not by accident. No, no, no. God does not make accidents. Every single thing you have been through, the hard seasons, the dry seasons, the seasons where it felt like everything was dying, that was the root system developing underground, the part you can't see. You couldn't see it, but guess what? It was happening, and you didn't even know it. The deepest roots come from the hardest storms. And bestie, if you have been through some storms, your roots are deep. Get it, slay. You just hadn't seen the bloom yet. And I'm telling you, it's so beautiful to see your fruit with the flower bloom because then you know that your fruit is coming. So plant your tree today. It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to go in the ground. So my faith angle to you, God planted first. I want to take a minute and go here because this is what grounds everything for me. God planted the very first garden, Genesis 2. He planted it. He tended to it. He put life into the ground before any human being asked him to. And then he put people in the garden. Not to just enjoy it, but to tend to it, to work to it, to be good stewards for what he has planted for them. You are in God's garden, and he planted something in you before you were even born. A gift, a calling, a purpose. And he is asking you to tend to it. He didn't give you these dreams, these purposes, these gifts for nothing. He gave them to you so that you can start to tend to them. He's not asking you to see the whole harvest. He's just asking you to be faithful with the seed. I don't know who all my podcast is for yet. I don't know who my book is going to reach. I don't know how many lives my app is going to touch. But I know who does. The man upstairs. God does. And I trust that every episode I record, every word I write, every seed I plant is the landing exactly where it's supposed to land. Your faithfulness is the small things. It's preparing you for the big things. I'm going to say that again. Your faithfulness in the small things is preparing you for the big things. So keep planning, keep watering, and keep trusting. Trust the process. That's what we tell our athletes every single day. Trust the process. So here's what I want you to take from today. I want you to go plant your tree. Literally. Go do the thing you've been putting off. Start the business. Record the video. Have the conversation. Apply for that thing that you've been holding back on. Take the next step. Take it. I dare you. I double dog dare you to take the next step. Because somebody in your future is waiting on the shade from the tree that you are about to plant today. My kids sat in the shade of a lemon tree today, and we planted it together. It wasn't a lot of shade, but it's starting to get some. And one day, I truly believe this. They're going to sit in the shade of the life I am building right now. And they're going to know that their mama showed up every single day, especially when nobody was watching. Even when the numbers were low, like low bottom, zero low, even when she was tired, guess what she kept doing? She kept planning. She kept planting all her dreams into the soil. And guess what? So can you. If I can do it, you can do it. I tell that to every single person I meet. I am literally just a normal person like yourself, a teacher, a mom. And if I can write a book, if I can create an app, if I can create a planner, so can you. Anything is possible. God put those seeds into you for a reason. Now go water it and plant it. I love you, I'm proud of you, and I will see you next week on Thriving Out Loud with your girl Tiff. Don't forget, if you are on Facebook, go follow me. I am RZT Achoa. Or if you're on TikTok, I am at, I believe it's Thriving Tiff. Thriving Tiff, it's the same picture that's on my YouTube. Go subscribe to all of those amazing things. Go like, go comment. Whatever you listen to podcasts, just don't forget to go like it and go comment. I want to know what you planted today, what you've been holding off on. Leave me a comment if this episode moved you. It means the world. Now go plant your tree. And before we end, I'm going to do my affirmation that I do every morning. I am a millionaire, best-selling author covered in gold. And so is the person listening to this right now. So go thrive on. See you next week. Bye.